Oh great, this is from Granny. A page torn from an old manuscript written in a scrawling hand. Bring a man to represent my black-eyed groom. Fetch a woman to represent me in my youth. Lay them together in the circle, a wedding band to bind them, placed in the silver tray. Do this for me, dearie, and I'll give you a wedding gift. Okay, so I need a ring above all else, because finding a man and a woman unconscious or possibly even dead is not gonna be that hard. All right. So that seems like a horrible idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Open the garbage can. Ooh, bread. I need that after I hurt myself like an idiot. Ooh, what's this? To my loyal customers, I've done my best to provide a provisioning service to you, even after all the decent citizens have abandoned Draper's Ward. But now it is clear that there is no livelihood for me here now, and that association with you all will be eventually costing me my life. To those who have never wronged me, I suggest you take your business to Jerome. He can be found in the second-floor apartment just a stone's throw away from here, next to Millinery Canal. His prices will climb now that I'm gone, but he seems like a fair enough man. For those who have harassed me, stolen from me, and driven me from my home, I hope you suck on the barrel of a City Watch pistol someday. I'm sure you will meet a violent and unhappy end. Goodbye, Mr. Mitchell, Mitchell's Marketplace. Well, damn. The tailors have departed. Hi? Ow.
Come and get me. Won't your mommy let you?
You guys take orders from Trimble now, is that it? A nurse? You gonna teat on him?
Pattern! Now and forever!
Dude, there's only two of you.
I'll cut you up like a slaughterhouse whale. You hear me?
Are you missing something, little eels?
I got a little something for you. Might burn a little, though.
Drive him back into the river!
Draper's Ward is our place now.
Right.
Let's
You're
get
no
this!
scrapper.
You guys are really bad with that stuff. And there we go. There was two of you! Okay, you're dumb. Very dumb. Very, very dumb.
I admit, I'm stymied. I thought dragging it up out of the mud was the hard part. But I had no idea how to open it.
Hammers?
Really? Look at that thing. You think hammers will break it open?
Explosives.
Sure. The sound brings everyone running. Then we gotta share. And what if it costs you? Cry for mom.
I was listening to them.
Over here! I need a hand with this one. That's another one for me.
So you don't care about the... Okay.
Somebody. This is gonna hurt.
You better stomp him quick. Stomp and slash and stomp and slash. Oh, she's dead. This place is a little violent, I'm just going to say.
Someone wants to get kicked in the gob.
Yeah, that would probably be you. Letting your fellow gang member just die like that. It's pretty bad, man. It feels bad. It feels real bad. Alright, let's get down here. I highly doubt that thing is open, but I'll try it on my way back out. What is in here? Pearls! Also, should be careful of, you know, rats, but... Fine. Fine! Why am I getting stuck on everything all of a sudden? Key required. Oh, good God. We've seen better days. Alright, let's jump back down in here and see what we can find. Maybe the key was in the muck. They said they hauled it up out of here, but I don't know exactly where. This place is disgusting. Hello, key. Are you in the muck somewhere? I can hear. I can feel it sucking my boots down. It's so gross.
Someone's still prowling around.
What are you talking about? That was you guys. One's over here. Ooh, the main pump station. Can't go through there. Give me that. What's with the music? It only normally sounds like that when there are rats around. No rats? Good. I don't like the rats. Man, they are still fighting up there. I don't see anything. When I get to the end, I'll actually use my vision. I want to look around first before I do that. I don't see it. Ah! Somewhere there. It's a grenade. That's not helpful. There's a rune up there. I don't see much else. Corrupt charm up on the awning up there. Okay.
That's why. Down with the sickness.
Get up, get down with the sickness. Ooh, what's that? Key. So it was right here. It's mine now. Whatever's in here, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. A gold bar. And I've done more for less. Not that I'm proud of that. Alright, should we go to the riverfront or the textile mill first? First, we should go for the gift. You get through that? Yep. Hey,
Half
Jerome.
the city's dead.
Hey.
We won't make it 3 more months.
Okay. You were the guy I was told to see about the thing. Before we do anything, though, you saw nothing.
Welcome to the Draper's Ward Salvage and Resale, or the Black Market if you'd prefer. It's Dowd, right? Recognized your face from the posters. Not that I'd ever say anything to anyone, believe me. I'd be happy to have you for a customer.
What are you selling?
Tell me what strikes your fancy.
He's selling stuff. What? I don't know why you're selling that, but I'm gonna get it. Okay, thanks for the flower. That's the only thing I want. Thank you. Ooh. Let's save, just in case he freaks the flock out. Yeah, that's right. Hello, Griff. I hope your business is going well. If you are interested, I have a little business proposal for you. The canal here in Draper's Ward has been dry for some time now, enough time for the prized ox rush to take bloom in the mud. That's what I just bought off of him. None of the ruffians patrolling this area know how special the flower can be, so I have no competition in harvesting them. But none of the alchemists or natural philosophers that can use them frequent this district anymore. Perhaps I can send you some bunches of ox rush to peddle, for commission of course. And I can help you tap into an ammunition market here in Draper's Ward. The gangs have gone into full-scale war, so demand is high. Let me know your thoughts, Jerome. Okay, so am I gonna sell it or something? Note from Abigail Ames. Doubt it. Accept this as a small token of my appreciation for the work we did together in the Rothweil's place. My sources say that this is the sort of thing you would go out of your way to find. It may protect you or empower you or whatever these things do. I hope we find ourselves on the same side of a cause in the future. You are a great ally. Apparently. Bone charm. Pouch. Rewire tool. I didn't take anything! Hi. Taking your pair. I'll leave you one. That's all you get. Alright, so I guess I was supposed to get that. Okay. weird that I had to steal the key off
All
of them.
these rats crawling all over everything.
That's what they do. They
We're
are
losing
rats.
business. I understand doing what's got to be done. But Wakefield...
Lizzie kept to a deal when she made it. She weren't...
Huh? I'm saying
Exactly. After last night, I don't know who's going to buy from us.
that. Shit. I don't know how I'd take them out.
Picked up anything good?
Shut up.
Well, they're not very chummy. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. There we go. I had a friend for you. You keep him busy. I'll be right back. Possibly with more friends, if I don't fall off the damn... That made me look like a badass. How you doing, buddy? Okay, thank you. I should probably store him in there as well, just in case. There you go. Take care of them. Now we have a good lookout. Ooh, hagfish. Complaints from a dead eel guard. Okay. This post is awful. I almost broke my neck getting up here, and all day the Hatters keep taking shots at me like I'm some kind of carnival game. This morning I saw some lady up on the glass roof across the canal, and it kind of has me worried. I think she looked right at me. How'd she get up there? The Hatters recruiting ladies now? Anyway, since she's up there, I can barely make out this thing she left behind. Can't tell what it is from here, but come nightfall I might just climb up there and have a look. Gotta be wary of that arc pylon they set up down there. If they had that kind of gear, we're just outmatched. I wish Lizzie was back. She'd get us out of this. Well, you shouldn't have participated then, should you? History of Draper's Ward. Fancy. Excerpt from the districts of Dunwall, a recent book. This chapter will focus on the once lavish Draper's Ward. Before the reign of the Caldwin dynasty, the locale held none of the prestige that it has so recently enjoyed. Draper's Ward was once a simple manufacturing hub for fabrics and textiles, exporting raw weaves to all corners of the empire. Water-driven mills turned day and night to meet the needs of the rapidly expanding clothes industry. For decades, Draper's Ward supported a modest trade, until key manufacturers began relocating factories to Sorkonos and Morley. The price of labor in these places was much lower, and the limited availability of Dunwall riverfront property, which was required to turn the mills, made expansion of operations impossible. At the end of this period, declining production and abandoned factories created an opportunity for a new generation of skilled and ambitious industrialists. A loose confederation of clothing merchants, including such luminaries as Percy Oliver, Agatha Chesnea, and Mortimer Hatt, as in the Hatters, established a new model of business. High-end clothing that was designed to appeal to Dunwall's elite, sold at a substantial markup. The best sartorial designs from across the empire were lured to the boutiques of Draper's Ward, where they found themselves freed from the need to solicit patrons. In fact, they were elevated to high society, courted and pampered. The powerful and influential began to frequent the new Draper's Ward, paying any cost to be seen in the latest styles. The district was wildly successful. Extravagant wealth and luxury among the proprietors and designers became the norm. But not all was glamour and fun. Reinventing Draper's Ward was an expensive project, and investigations into the sources of capital funding this revitalization often led to dead ends. It was commonly whispered that Mortimer Hatt had been a ruthless gang leader in his early years, and it was a very poor secret among the City Watch that he still commanded a private army of hardened men that would protect his interests. A terrible truth emerged over time. While the designers and merchants held court in exclusive boutiques, the mills and factories that produced the clothing were houses of suffering and abuse. Despite the coin generated by their business, the workers who stitched the garments never took part in the flow of wealth. Instead, Hat's men enforced brutal working conditions on them, as the corruption intensified, with violence occasionally spilling out into the open streets. The well-to-do declined further invitations to the shops and at the boutiques. Businesses fell precipitously, and now, with the rumor of a plague looming on the horizon, the golden age of Draper's Ward may soon be at an end. So we might be meeting the leader of the Hatters. I'm assuming that's who they were talking about when they were talking about the old man, whether he was coming out or not. Obviously he's not, because he's an old man, and he's the leader of the gang, so why would he give a damn? Just saying.